Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be learning how to make this flowery crop top. It's so easy to make. If you are just joining on, please click the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you can know when we just post video. For this video we are going to be needing organza and satin. For the satin I use half yard and for the organza I use 1 yard. To cut out the blouse, you have to fold your clothes into 4. Fold this into 4 as you want to cut the 4 tabas together, but you're not going to cut it in one side because we are going to be doing smoking on it, so we just want to cut one side away from there. So your bust measurement plus 10 inches. So if your bust measurement is 32, you add 30, that's 42. So you're going to cutting out 42 inches from it. After cutting out your 42 inches from it, you open it up. So for the length of this, it depends on how short you want yours to be. For me, I'm using my whole length, which is I use 18 inches. You might want to use 14 inches, maybe just your half length or 15 inches. For me, I add more to it so it can't come down. Make sure when you are cutting it out, you cut both the front and the back together and you only cut one side open. So that when you want to smoke your dress, you don't need to be smoking 2 times. You can just smoke at a go and then you just join it at one joint. It's not going to show, you're not going to see it. If you see the video from this beginning, you see that it's not even showing where I joined it. So that's how it's going to be. So the next thing is you want to cut out your spiral flower. For the spiral flower, my length, I use 4 inches for my own, which means I'm going to be folding 4 inches together. So that's 8 inches if I should cut it out together. So I fold 4 inches and then I cut it out in stripe like that. I cut out as many as I can. As I said, you need 1 yard of the organza for this front. This is the outcome after cutting it out and ironing it on both sides. I iron it out so that it's going to be neat, and then that's it. You can see I cut as much as I can because I don't want something that it won't be enough, because my spiral, because of the spiral I want to, is a pleating. I'm going to pleat round on it. So this, I'm cutting out the sleeve, the tiny rope at the sleeve, because it's spaghetti hand that is there, so it's more like sleeveless, but it just has a spaghetti hand. So that's my sleeve. That's what I cut out. We're going to be using smoking thread for the purpose of this video, for the purpose of these clothes. So we're going to be using smoking thread. So for your smoking thread, you want to roll your thread in your bobbin first. I used to bobbin. I rolled my smoking thread in one, and I rolled my normal thread in one, so I can switch it when I need it. So for your bobbin, you're going to be using your pin to adjust it if it's too tight, so that your elastic thread can fit in and it is going to sew very well. But for if you have a bobbin that adjusts itself, you don't need to do this. I'm just adjusting it so I'll be able to smoke my dress conveniently. So that is, you can see me trying it out and then I put it there. So the next thing now is you want to hem your both side of your top. You want to hem it down, the both side, the up and the down part, before you start smoking, because after smoking it might not be very easy for you to hem. So you want to hem it first. So even if it's a gown that you are doing, you want to first of all hem it up and down of the gown before you start smoking your dress. So that's exactly what I did here. I hemmed the up and down with half inch, but I left a very tiny hemming. So that's what I did here. it won't gather together. It won't give you that elastic that you want. So to get that elastic for your first sleeve, then the rest will follow. You have to put your hand at the back, just like the way you see, and then you just continue normal. You don't need to put your hand at the back, and you can put your hand, but you don't need to put your hand at the back again. It's the first one that is going to make the second one to lay well. But for this satin that I'm using, my satin is so soft. So you probably want to go for a soft and silky material so that it's very easy. And this day you can see that it's coming out well. My smoking is coming out well. Your thread is going to finish, your down thread, so you have to be changing it every time it's finished. It's not the same thread that you did. Like I change my bobbin on like 3 to 4 times. So this is the final result. You can see that it's looking gay and beautiful. I feel like wearing it like this. So now we want to do our spiral. For this, I fold it into 8 pieces. You know when you fold, or you just cut a square shape in 2 places and then you fold it. Then you just trim one side. Do you get what I just explained? You just trim one side, just to give you that circular shape. Just cut out 2 circles, just like the way I did, and then you join it together and flip it over the edge. You join the edge together. So after that, you draw out your spiral. This is not the spiral I use. I actually use a round spiral later. But I wanted to try something else, but it didn't come out the way I want. So you draw out your spiral, maybe with your pen or with your chalk, and then you start splitting that spiral, that round shape that you start splitting round this like that. That's the way you dribble your spiral. Just continue splitting it. Make sure your splitting is as small so that it can be full and it's going to bring out that flowery shape that you want. And that's exactly what I did. I continued with it like that. I tried following what I